Wagwan everybody, Lennox here from S123 Trader. This is the recap of the playbook video for August 19th. So this is the recap of the August 18th playbook, and this is my analysis of the US dollar futures index from last night's video. So let me just play a snippet of what I analyzed. Here we go. So US dollar futures index, I'm on the daily time frame right now, and we're still heading to the downside. Okay, so again, opportunities setting up for plays in the major US dollar pairs. So keep it simple, everyone. On the 4-hour time frame, we're going to come a little closer and take a look and see what's going on. We have a 1, 2, 3 top. This is what we're looking for, and we are on our way to the downside. So we know that we're not even, we're almost, basically halfway. So we've got some more room for this to continue to the downside. All right, so opportunities again in the major US dollar pairs. So dropping to the 1-hour time frame, there is our large 1, 2, 3 top, and we're on our way down. So right now we could get some sideways movement. That's totally possible before we continue the down move. Sorry, my mouse slipped there. We could also gyrate sideways and go back up before we come down as well. There's a couple of scenarios, but in either case, we still have weakness in the US dollar. So what we're looking for are opportunities in the major US dollar pairs, the base pairs, Aussie, Euro, GBP, New Zealand, Bitcoin, gold against the US dollar, all to the upside, and any pairs with USD as the base, USD CAD, USD Swiss, USD Japanese yen, are all going to the downside unless they are much weaker than the US dollar is. Okay. All right, so that was a little snippet from last night's playbook. So let's see how it turned out. Now, later on in the playbook video analysis, the analysis of the major pairs, I went over the fact that because we were at uh, an area of support on the U.S. dollar, and the major pairs were also at major areas of resistance or support, depending on which ones, and we could get a bounce. So, like I said, we could get a bounce going back up, and indeed, this is exactly what happened. So, anyone seen this opportunity and taken advantage of it would have been paid off with some nice pips and profits um, based on that move. Now, of course, um, you have to be, there to see it and be able to react to it and so forth. Aussie US dollar, for instance, uh, the opportunity again was at the top to catch the 1, 2, 3 top to catch that move to the downside. Same thing would have been with the Euro US dollar opportunity. Also, again, you could see that it was sliding sideways, and then it did the opposite of what the US dollar did and made this move to the downside. So 1, 2, 3 top right in there to the downside. And with USD CAD, this would be going the to the upside, just like what we have here. So we have a 1, 2, 3 bottom in here to the upside. Of course, you can see that much cleaner and clearer on the lower time frame, which is what you have to do sometimes to be able to take advantage of these moves to the upside. Okay, and a good one would have been USD Swiss. I was in this pair to the downside early. Was fortunate enough to catch this move to from here to the downside and was able to get out. And then I'm asleep during this process here. I missed all this because I'm asleep, and so for anyone who is awake and able to see this setup and catch a 123 bottom out of it, that's the kind of play to the upside that would have worked out really nicely. All right, so that's a look at the playbook snippet recap from last night. Profitable trading to everyone. We're done now. Thank you.